Okay, yeah. So you notice where, like, the ruins probably are in this crevasse pretty quickly. Like, there's a section where the cliff face seems to kind of disappear for a little bit and then reappear further down. And the slope further down looks like it has almost ramps built into it. And you can sort of see a nice way to get down there alongside the side of the cliffs through a path. So you can start leading the group down that way.
Okay.
Hello.
Who was the lookout? Toma was the lookout. Can you do a perception check? Okay. You're pretty sure that this is sandstone. Mostly.
What is sunstone?
Just a type of rock.
Yeah, but like where is it?
Like the whole crevasse and like cliff faces. So like this is definitely dug out of sandstone, but that's all you really get with the 10. So you guys travel your way up to these ruins, and you can immediately tell that something weird is going on.
I'm imagining that, but with rocks instead, basically.
So is it just him, or is it all of us who are noticing something's going on?
All of you notice something is
Right, so
going on. So like
as we get down there, I noticed this feeling of something being wrong. So I would like to grab some stuff out of my bag. I have some ash from a ritual burning of something that I performed earlier that I like grab out and toss like into the air in front of my eyes to do an arcana check to see if there's something supernatural going around.
Well, I'll describe what is around first. That made it super obvious. So there are like gnawed skeletal remains of people and all sorts of different wildlife just scattered about at the entrance to like these houses and tunnels that are carved into the cliff face. And they're just like wrapped in rags. Most of them look pretty old, but some of them are maybe only like a week or two old.
And none of them are skeletal, so they're all just kind of like rotted corpses as opposed to actual skeletons.
I mean, it's like something gnawed off almost all of the flesh. So it's like some of them, yeah, like chewed.
I thought you said not. I thought you said not skeletal.
Yeah, I thought you said not as well.
As they were like corpses just with their bones taken off.
Yeah.
Or something.
I thought you meant like they were just kind of like half decayed, and still had flesh on them.
Yes.
So something like chewed off almost all of the flesh. There's just little strips of tendons and maybe some skin and things on them. Oh, there's teeth marks all over the bones. They're scattered about. Most of them, they're like mostly still together, but like you'll notice a leg off on its own where the like bones have been broken and the marrow like sucked out of them and stuff.
Right.
But there's like a couple dozen remains around. Maybe half of them are human. The others are all just like different beasts.
Right.
Ah, that's kind of like Cappadocia.
So, what are you guys doing?
Can I do my arcana check?
Yeah, you can do your arcana.
Kapow!
You're pretty sure nothing magical is going on.
Don't.
Wait, how do I...
Like,
what does that do? Does that mean I have... Did that fail or not?
it passed, but it's not like a big pass.
Okay, I'm not sure how to read those numbers.
Like, anything 15 and above is a pass of some sort on a skill check. for the most part. The more it's a success, the more you get out of it.
Right.
So like a 15 to 20 is going to get you like a baseline of info. A 20 plus is going to get you a lot of like more specific details. If you crit the roll, you pretty much know everything.
Okay.
Can I sort of like cast about and see if I can see any footprints or anything that are identifiable? Or any marks?
You can do a survival roll to see if you recognize any of this.
I just quickly mentioned to everyone that I'm pretty sure nothing magical is going on.
Okay.
I could also use my investigation.
Okay, so whatever was chewing and eating at these things is probably fairly small, but there's probably a lot of them. They're probably about like 3 feet tall. You can tell just because like there's a lot of marks along the sides of the walls and things, but none of them really go very high. And you can also tell that, yeah, there's some sort of like weapon marks on a lot of the bodies, but not all of them. So you'll like notice an obvious sword cut or a spear nick on bones, but that's about it.
Okay, so kobolds.
And you can tell that like all the flesh was actually just like chewed off. They weren't cutting it off or anything, whatever it was.
The guys at the caravan did say kobolds, mention kobolds,
Yeah,
right?
they
Yeah,
did.
so I'm not mentioning things.
That's what
Okay.
they said they saw the tracks of.
Well, that seems to fit. I don't even need to roll my investigation because logic put 2 and 2 together.
You might find something out if you want.
Alright. I'm gonna go, I reckon it's a bit of kobolds, but I can have another look around, see what else I can find. Maybe kobold poop or anything like that with a 9, probably not.
No, you don't really get anything beyond what they tell you.
I guess I'll take a look around as well. With my investigation.
Going around staring at things, licking the rocks.
You two are just like having an intense conversation about like architectural styles.
I'm looking like further around if I can find anything.
Standing there going, I reckon it wasn't the kobolds that built this place originally, you know?
So Toma,
Yes,
while
just
they're
roll.
like just having a conversation about like completely unrelated things, you wander about a little bit further and you can tell that most of these remains were actually dragged here. Like, this is clearly not the place where these people were like and things were killed and eaten. Something took all these remains and put them out here. Because like you can tell there's like little scraps of stuff that fell off of them, or like marks where there's like spaces in the dust where all this stuff was dragged from further inside the complex.
So I tell this to everyone.
See, I told you that was what it was, yeah. No, this definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
So what are you guys up to?
Investigate deeper.
So, would there be any... Now he's pointed out these drag marks and stuff like that. Would there be like any other drag marks that indicate that things have been taken further inside any of the buildings or cave systems, whatever it is that it's around here?
All the stuff outside is just these bodies. They're just strewn all about, no real rhyme or reason. But there are large, like, very clearly constructed tunnels that head further inside.
I think, very rarely but when I do, we should not go into one of those. But I'm still feeling a little bit sore from when that guy stabbed me with a sword a couple of days ago.
I just slap him a bit and rub him on where the wound was. Look, it's fine. You're fine.
Ah! I poke your wound back.
No, I'm doing that to mine. Going, look, it's fine.
Except you actually look at his wounds, and his are mostly healed, and you're like, wait, what?
I've got a good constitution, he says, checking his stats. I've got an average constitution.
I am perfectly average.
Only in appearance.
Anyway, so Wick says, "Don't go in because I'm hurt." What are the rest of you saying?
I think we came here to do something, and
Yeah, we came to find those guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna abandon the mission.
I'm not saying abandon the mission, I'm just saying we could probably
so what do you propose we do instead?
let this scab over. He says, showing the, the pussy wound.
It's not
Just-
pussy, it's properly clean.
Just sit here for a couple of days while you heal up, and then go in.
Yes, because nobody thought to roll a cleric. Fine, it's adventure. Stop metagaming it, Matt.
No metagaming allowed.
None
But
whatsoever.
I mean, we can just go in with the damaged people in the back.
In the middle.
Oh, yeah, I know about the back.
Fallen for that one before. Metagaming.
So out of the 3 of us that aren't damaged, who would like to go ahead?
I can scout.
Yeah.
Why don't we all go in and then whatever happens falls directly on the middle now?
We should go in 5 abreast.
So I assume.
I think
is there
it's a
light
good idea.
inside the caves?
It's totally dark as far as you can see. The only
Okay.
one of you with dark vision is. The
I can go first then.
Anyone bring a torch?
No, we don't
Yes!
want to torch
Yes!
because then they will
Oh,
see us coming.
I have
I'll go in.
I have a lantern.
I have one as well.
No light. No light.
Oh.
I can
I'll
make
go in
sparks.
first. I will disguise myself.
I can disguise myself as well as the darkness by standing in the darkness.
Disguise
Yeah.
will just make you look like a different tiefling.
I will not disguise myself,
I'll disguise myself to look like a giant kobold.
but I will try to. Is dark vision a thing I have to use, or can I just see in the dark?
It's like passive. Like you
Okay.
can see in almost darkness for like up to 60 feet.
Okay, I'm
It's-
gonna.
You can't see in complete darkness, but you can
Like
see in
cat
very low light pretty
Okay.
well.
I'll go in slowly then and tell the others to follow a bit behind.
Okay. So
You can light a torch or something when you're following me behind, because
roll
I'll
stealth.
stay far enough ahead.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm lighting a torch.
Kapow!
And roll perception.
Terrible. Also terrible.
He starts sneaking and instantly gets attacked.
I mean, okay. I have to look something up.
How much I die?
No.
How many kobolds kill you?
You decidedly do not have to make a dexterity saving throw yet.
Here comes the great book of deaths.
The great book of stats that I don't have memorized yet.
How to kill off players for dummies.
Okay. Oh, that's actually really low. Okay. So, you're like traveling along. This is a pretty long, just like large open passageway with no branches, nothing coming off of it. You go like this for maybe like 100 meters or so until you start noticing like little shafts of light coming down from like holes in the ceiling. And
But it is nighttime, correct?
yeah, I mean it's well, when did you get to this place? Yeah, I guess it would be pretty much nighttime. So you'd get like a tiny bit of moonlight coming in from the ceiling.
Oh. Just needed to know if it was like outside light
Like,
or some weird light.
If it was daytime, you could probably see pretty decently. As it is,
but it's
really
natural light.
Yeah, it's definitely natural light.
Okay.
Or at least it looks like natural light as far as you can tell.
Yep.
So, you continue further inside, and I need to look up another stat actually.
How hard the rocks fall.
No. Okay. So, you travel further inside, and you come out into, like, a large square room. In the center of the room, you see a large statue that's, like, it's shaped like a person's head, except it's almost entirely a cube. And on the top of the cube-shaped head, there is a large bonfire. And you can see like these small figures throwing things up on top of the head, and then stuff that's on top of the head are throwing them into the fire. And you can sort of see them darting around a little bit.
Okay. So then I think I'll go back to the group.
You count about a dozen that you can see.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the guys are hopefully not too far behind. So I'll sneak back and tell them to turn off the light as they approach the room. And then what's going on, if anything has a good tactical way to approach. Because I don't think we're fighting a dozen things.
Fair enough.
They were kobolds, right?
It's hard to tell. It's pretty dark.
But they were small.
Yeah, they are small.
Dead.
That could be an issue.
There weren't any prisoners or anything in there. It's just kobolds and a statue.
I didn't see
You can't
anything.
really see the sides of the room. You can only really see the center where the bonfire is. Like,
Is the
it's not
bonfire-
big. It's not really big enough that the light can extend to the edges of the room. There are like these small structures that are like, they're like buildings that are only have like 2 walls or something that are just scattered all about like the room, just slightly outside of the bonfire radius. And then further out from that, it doesn't really get to the walls. So like the room is probably 60 meters across, and it's a giant square. And the fire is only really for like 120 feet in the middle.
So is the fire too big for me to like shut off with the prestidigitation?
Or not 120 feet. It would be like 60 feet. Yeah, it's definitely too big.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need a druid with create water. Oh, that's going back.
What if I create a strange odor to lure the creatures away?
You could try it. What do you guys think?
Music to make them like us.
Maybe you can get. Maybe you can get them to worship you as a demon god, devil god. Sorry.
And that's the tiefling.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I changed it to devil, not demon.
Meanwhile, everyone sits in silence.
What language the... Oh, yeah, you can know language.
Mm,
You
can't
don't know
make-
what they are.
I mean, someone can do a nature check to see what you know about kobolds.
Everyone do a nature check.
Well, maybe someone is actually good at that shit.
It's in, so I should be decent.
Not this guy.
There we go, we know something. We know everything.
So, Harry, you just know that, like, kobolds are small, sort of, like, lizard-like humanoid creatures. They usually travel in packs. They're pretty vicious in general, but, like, they're often used as minions of, like, bigger, scarier things, because they're not super smart, and they're kind of cowardly, so bigger, stronger things definitely just will, like, enslave them or beat them into, like, servitude.
Nice.
But that's pretty much all you know. Kamson knows pretty much everything about kobolds. So, like, they're about 3 feet tall or so. They're pretty weak, but they attack and travel in large numbers. So, like, they usually overwhelm their foes by them being hugely outnumbering them. They aren't very fond of sunlight. So they definitely prefer the darkness, and they'll, like, cringe and hide from sunlight whenever possible. They do know how to use, like, tools and small weapons, and they can see pretty decently in the dark. They speak rudimentary Common, but the main language they speak is mostly Draconic.
Draconic?
Does anyone have a spell that does a really bright light, and B, does anyone speak Draconic?
What the heck's Draconic?
The language of dragons.
Why do kobolds speak that?
Because they're draconic.
The lizards.
Kobolds are like... Well, dragons are like kobolds' natural predator.
Yeah, but, like, dragons enslaved and sort of made kobolds. So.
Okay. Well, no, I do not speak Draconic, sadly.
I can comprehend it, but I can't speak it. If I use my spell.
That's basically what a kobold looks like.
That's not what it looks like in World of Warcraft.
No.
No.
See, I think of, like, little sort of dog guys when I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're
kobolds.
more cat. Like,
That's how they were way before. Like, that's how they were in the original D&D, and also things like World of Warcraft. They got changed in, like, at the end of 2nd edition and into 3rd edition. They changed them for D&D.
Yeah, in 3rd edition they were definitely lizard-like. To know that one. Don't actually know them from AD&D or anything like that.
Yeah. They were like gnolls back then, almost. So yeah, what do you guys?
So what do we do?
We need to keep looking around, avoid them as much as we can, and see if we can find what we're here for. Why is my camera screwed up?
What are they doing though? Why is this big firehead about?
I mean, maybe we could figure out if someone knew how to talk to them, but we can't.
Yeah.
From what I've seen outside, I don't think these are the talkative type. I think they're more the case of eat.
Can I use insight to figure out what they're doing?
I mean,
I'm scared. Or do I need to, like, first see them firsthand or something?
I mean, you're close enough that you can kind of, like, see them sort of in the distance.
Right.
If you want to, like, figure out what it is they're throwing on the fire, you'd probably have to get way closer.
Okay. So insight doesn't work here. Oh.
Yeah, insight is, like, more you're having a conversation with them, sort of.
Right, okay.
Ability checks.
You can sneak about, you can run in, guns blazing.
I can use some pass unseen or whatever it's called. What's it called?
I don't think that would be helpful here.
Pass without trace. So we can sneak past them easily.
Pass without trace just means, like, you won't leave tracks and things.
Oh, it's not like completely like stealthy business. Okay.
And it's not like stealth is magical either. Like, you can, like, step into the shadows and you're invisible, then you can walk into bright light. and still be invisible like you can in some games. So we can't exactly sneak through the big bonfire room or anything like that.
No, but
You can
across the
sneak
sides or
around the
something.
edges, though.
Yeah.
The edges of the room are still dark.
But the kobolds can see in the dark anyway, so we have to be
They
really
have low
careful.
light vision, but like your tiefling can't even see in the edges of the room. There's just too many things blocking the light. Because like, there's all these little like hut structures all throughout the room that are.
No,
just,
we
like,
could have a
blocking
sneak
the
around
light.
and kind of like hide behind some of these huts and have a peek and have a look, see what they're doing, see what they're throwing. Then
I have to say I'm not very sneaky.
got a great idea. You stay here. If anything goes wrong, you can flank them for us.
Okay.
I think it may be better for me to stay as well.
God damn it, Harry.
I'm not a sneaky man.
It's a big ball of rock.
Yeah.
I'm quite willing to go in and have a sneaky poke around and have a look about.
Yeah, sure.
Same.
I can come also. I have the dark vision.
I don't have the dark vision, but I could, if I can see the light, I should be able to see things.
Live long and prosper.
So, the three of you that are moving, roll stealth.
Come on. Christ, I rolled so badly.
How?
Considering I've got
I
+7
rolled-
on my stealth.
I mean, I'm definitely as a 21. I misclicked.
Yeah, so you start sneaking. Which way around the room do you go? Right or left?
Left.
Okay. So you start sneaking along the left side of the room, just trying to figure out what's going on. You notice, like, inside these little hut structures, some of them are, like, stacked up with food, like, relatively fresh food. So, obviously, the kobolds have been, or something else has been putting food in this place. Some of them, you notice, are filled with, like, actual ruins, though, like broken pottery and, like, a pile of dust that's probably been there for 1,000 years or more. The architecture in this place is pretty weird because, like, everything is super, super smooth, and it seems like whatever was using this place either had, like, really long arms or was really tall or something, because, like, you'll notice shelves that are, like, almost, like, built into the ceilings and things, and they're, like, way too tall for you guys to easily get to, or, like, things will be on top of these structures all the time. It's very
Oh god, this
strange.
sounds like every house I've ever been in.
So they're also definitely not built by the kobolds.
Yeah, absolutely not. Whatever made this place was much, much bigger than kobolds, or, like, could fly, maybe, or just had really weird long arms. Who knows?
Or scaffolding.
Or could
Things
climb
that
really
can
well.
The step ladder. They had
Yeah.
step ladder with them at all times.
Who knows? Some way to get up high very, very easily. And so, like, there's all sorts of, like, ruined remains and stuff, dust and stuff about. You guys managed to, like, come up behind a pair of kobolds that are just, like, hanging out, having a chat. And, like, they're just sitting on the floor in one of these huts. And just, like, they're, like, sharing some sort of chunk of meat. Like, one will take a bite, they'll talk to each other a little, the other will take a bite.
And presumably there's like general noise going on in the room. Like,
Yeah, there's just, like, slightly echoing kobold chatter and the sound
all
of
over
them,
the
like,
place and stuff.
carrying stuff about and throwing it, just sort of echoing about.
Can we
So-
knock them unconscious?
Or assassinate.
I mean, I don't think we necessarily need to kill them. They haven't done anything.
So it's checking his rogue thing, seeing that he doesn't have assassinate yet.
Kobolds are pretty fragile.
Yeah.
They might die to a sneak attack.
Like, choke them out.
I mean, you can try and like not kill them if you'd rather.
Oh, I think we should kill them.
Risk.
Like, making the throat cut gesture. And I pull a dagger out.
I kind of shrug and mime that if you think that's the only solution.
I'd like to. Yeah.
I don't know.
So are
then
you
I
the
guess
one
that's what
helping
we have to
Toma?
do.
Which two of you are the ones that are gonna like be the first to try and cut their throats or whatever?
Well, I guess
Well-
I'm gonna go with it because I don't think that kobolds can be negotiated with much.
Yeah.
I'm not great with stabbing.
Yeah.
So
Warlocks aren't the best assassins.
each
put
of you
myself-
roll an attack.
On the left and arrange it. Alright, here we go.
You both have advantage.
Advantage. Fantastic.
Come on, you've got this, you've got this. Come on.
Press the button. There we go.
Yep.
Plus 1d6. Need be.
It doesn't matter. They're both dead.
Oh, okay.
Toma just like accidentally decapitates it.
Oh,
And I get a nice
Your dagger just like goes through its throat.
yank its head back and go. Yeah.
Yeah. They die quietly and instantly.
That's how it's done, yo. He yells across the cabin there, goes over.
So you keep continuing around. You get to like what seems to be another passageway where you notice a bunch of kobolds are running to and fro. You could hear them like on the other side of like this little hut.
So it's a passageway, so it's not a case of if we have to like time it, we can get across without being spotted, sort of thing. I'm imagining it wrong.
You can yeah, you can try.
Try. It's never a good thing. The
Like-
DM say you can try.
I mean, you're gonna have to make a roll. You'll make a perception roll and then a stealth roll to get across.
Let's see if it's a perception.
kind of a place was this?
It's kind of so it's a square room. I'll just draw a small diagram for you. So square room. And then there's a passageway like that, and a passageway like that. And you came in from this big passageway and this weird square fire thing.
We went that way.
Yep.
Are we like in the left passageway now?
Yeah, you guys are
Nice.
like here.
And where were the kobolds?
Let's switch screens. So the kobolds are running back and forth from like this passageway to the fire, and some are coming from that passage, the other passageway on the other side to the fire.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
they're really close to where we are now.
Yeah, you guys are like on
Like
the other
right.
side of a little wall from them.
So is there a constant stream coming, or can we see an opening to maybe run in?
You can do a perception check to see if
Mhm.
like you can find an opening where you could sneak across without bumping into them.
Am I any good at that? I'm actually garbage at that.
I don't think we wanna-
I look at them and I'm like, I can't see any goddamn pattern. Can anyone try to figure out if we can make it?
No, okay, I'll have a look, but so one I want that one.
As far as you guys are concerned, they're just like constantly coming back and forth.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
know.
really figure out if there's a good space to do it.
Indicate we should go back, go try the other side.
I guess we could also just run when there's none. Like when when one comes out, we just make a run for it and hope.
I mean, you could try.
I don't know. I guess we can sneak back instead then.
Yeah, let's go back.
Fine.
One of you roll a d20 for me.
I'm not sure I'll do it. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should.
That's the thing. Nobody knows if they should or shouldn't.
Historically, it has not been a good idea for me to roll dice.
Okay.
Average.
Yep.
Average.
Okay, you guys sneak on back to the group.
Yeah, but we also kind of just want to sneak up here. That's not what I wanted to roll. I wanted to draw a line.
If you just press and hold with the select tool, you can make a little ping thing.
We wanted to sneak down.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys sneak all the way over around.
I'm just watching them go past.
This is a way to go past your wave.
About the same thing is going on. There do
They're
seem
nothing
to be
different.
less kobolds on this side.
Oh, I don't think there's a way through.
I'll try this time. Oh, no. Can't see shit.
I'm gonna spot a perfect spot. Just watch.
But there are less here, right? There are less. I think we can make a run for it.
But
Look, we trigger one. We're whispering. Whisper. If we alert one, we've alerted the entire place.
Unless we can silence the one quick enough. It's not like they have hive mind or anything.
What was the mission exactly anyway? Like, find out what happened to the others? Or...
Yeah.
You mean as one comes out, we can grab it, put it to the side, and
just
And
keep
hope
doing
that
that.
proceeds.
until
No,
there
we
aren't any
just-
kobolds left.
We wait until one comes out here, and then we run in. And then if we meet anything in the tunnel, we kill it.
they're going to be coming from behind us as well.
Yeah, but if we're moving in here roughly the speed of the kobolds, then we can
I hope,
stay ahead of the ones that are coming that direction.
and hope there's a side room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But should we bring the others maybe before we do that? I don't know.
I'm regaling, very quietly regaling Spartan more tales.
So Harry, how tempted are you to just run in and jump in that fire?
Rude.
I can already tell this is gonna go to shit very fast.
So, what's happening?
I mean, you're getting
just running
told
from side
lots
to
of
side.
stories. Well, they're just like floundering about with no idea what they're doing.
No, I think we should at least go back and get the other two, and then we can come back this side if it's easier. But if we're gonna risk it, we should all be together.
Can we see anything on the far end of the room?
No, not really.
Like can't really see what's over here.
Yeah.
Like the light radius is kind of.
What if I used Mage Hand to poke one of the kobolds into the fire?
Mage Hand can't do that.
Damn it!
Wait,
That
has
also,
useless.
that also does not seem like
You could
a
like
great idea.
tap his shoulder or like shake its hand, but
Not
it
push.
doesn't have enough force to actually like push him.
Could it trip?
Right.
Could you go, oh, it's a floating cow.
I mean, it could like try and put something between its legs such that it'll trip.
What about a gust of wind with prestidigitation?
It wouldn't push it in,
Damn it!
but you could make a spooky wind.
Could
No.
I flare up the fire?
Well,
Like,
we
burns them?
what we need to do is trip a few of them so they all cause a pile
Not
up.
enough of a
Dominoes.
burn to be meaningful.
Useless wizard.
Do you have grease or sleep or Anything that I don't know wizards know about, because I have no idea what wizards know.
I didn't pick any of those spells, no. I have jump. I can triple your jump height. You can jump in the fire.
You can jump from here to the fire.
Hang about. How high?
You can jump over them.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
So are there like 12 kobolds like at any given time on both sides, like combined or what?
Yeah, combined, there's probably about 12 kobolds in the room that you can tell at any given moment.
Alright.
And we killed 2 of them already.
I also have thunder webs, so I could run into the
you
middle
didn't
of
know
them.
about those 2. It's about 12 that are like moving about in the light that you can see. Or,
What
like,
if I ran in the middle, made a lot of noise, and then cast thunder wave when they're near me,
It might work.
killing them all?
I mean, if it works, that's going to be pretty epic.
And if it doesn't work, we'll kill them all and hope that you roll a couple of 10 pluses before we can get to you, okay?
I
You
think
might need
I'd
a
better.
couple 20s.
I might have to cast mage armor on myself first. This could be risky.
Kobolds are
Question about
fragile,
dual
but they do hurt.
Question about dual wielding. If I were in combat with 2 kobolds, for example, and my first attack kills 1 kobold, can I use my offhand attack to attack another one?
Yep.
Okay. So in theory, could kill two a turn.
You only got 1 sneak attack, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Every attack will be a sneak attack if it's attacking someone else.
If it's in combat, or if there's someone within 5 feet of it, then everything can be a sneak attack. Or if they're both
Can you actually
surprised,
do
it can be a sneak
more
attack.
than 1?
Or if there's
in one
advantage
turn?
on both, there's a sneak attack.
Yeah, Raz, I don't think there are many AoE warlock spells.
There's not at early levels. There are later on.
Yeah. I'm gonna look spell by class. Warlock.
You can use sneak attack.
There aren't
once
a lot
per
of
turn.
AoE in the first couple levels, in general.
Yeah, but
Third
like
level
with an
spells are when you get all the crazy AoE stuff.
Yeah. Poison spray, I think. So we need to work out what we're going to do. Is Harry just go to kamikaze?
So
Maybe
did
one
we-
of
did-
you should guys return first, and like.
Yeah.
Did we go and get you guys yet?
Let's go back and explain what we're planning on, what we might be doing.
This is just me planning on my own, being bored and listening to Camson stories.
So like Hampson is telling stories and you're like, well, we could try doing this. And you're just
Yeah.
like completely ignoring the story.
What we actually
Or I
need to
could go on a
do,
suicide mission.
what we actually need to do is lasso them 1 by 1 with our ropes while they are unseen by others.
Thunderwave, here we go.
Stab and drag until there's none left.
Constitution saving throw, so the
So
kobolds
many
are actually
video
be
games
really
like
good against
that.
kobolds. 2d8 thunder damage and push 10 feet away into the fire.
Pretty sure the fire is gonna be unnecessary.
2d8. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
2d8
like
means he'll knowing any of our luck, he'll probably roll 2.
You can know, I've never rolled damage shit. Oh, wait.
Yeah, true. No, you rolled shocking grasp.
Yeah.
I like that she's telling you these stories and then you're just like, well, I could just kill myself.
Might be better off in the long run. Yeah.
No. So I think just making a run for it into one of the towns is probably our best bet.
Yeah, trying to sneak past.
If we're going to do that.
If anything, if we get noticed, that will have like an arrow point. They have to come through to fight us, so it's not like we're going to be fighting 12 at a time.
But I can't use Thunderwave if you're close to me.
No.
Yeah, so let's go to the right. Let's go to the right-hand tunnel. Whispering. Go to the right-hand tunnel, and we'll try and make a run for it.
Yeah.
So sneak.
So that's what we want to do. We want to sneak up there.
God. Okay, we're all trying to sneak now. Are we over to like where those circles are?
Surely my ton of stacks can do this.
Yeah, I'm trying to drag my W, but for some reason it's not. It just keeps that box selecting.
Sneaky business.
Yeah, mine was doing that before. So everyone's going over.
Christ!
Everyone needs to roll stealth.
I have plus
And
7.
Camson, you have disadvantage on stealth.
I'm well aware of this.
We lost.
Well,
Time for the Thunderwave plan.
So, it was going
How far do we get?
It was going
What I mean?
great.
We get like in
your
the middle.
chainmail was even silent until you get almost to that passageway.
Alright, okay, about here then.
You step in a pot, start stumbling around, and then fall on your back in the middle of the passage on top of a
Just go
kobold.
clunk, clunk, clunk.
oh, and we're actually at the passage.
Yeah, you guys like got up right to the passage, and then he steps in a pot, stumbles around, and falls on a kobold.
Passage.
And the kobold starts like yelling out in confusion.
I think somebody made that H too big.
Oh no! He won't fit in the
I'm a big personality.
Someone put that man on a diet.
So, first you all need to roll initiative, and then we'll see what happens.
This reminds me of the time when I put my foot in a pot before.
Reminds me of the time that you got shot in the chest by a fireball and fell over and ended up being in a bloody heap on the floor.
Right, so are they all coming towards us now from the middle of the room?
Question.
All they know is that one of them yelled out in like confusion and pain.
Did
Okay.
£250 worth of human falling on top of a tiny kobold kill it?
Roll a d6.
Who's rolling the d6?
Camson, because he fell on
God.
it.
Right, okay. 1d6. Right. No.
No. He might have broken its foot.
Okay, but it's too dark where we are for them to actually see us in here, right?
Did I
Yeah,
twist
for
my
now.
ankle on the
They
way
just
back?
heard a sound. Okay.
They heard one yell out
So-
in confusion and pain.
We can like run over it still.
Can
Yeah,
I?
yeah. Yes.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 3 of you rolled it. Oh no, there's Harry. We're still missing someone's initiative
How does Harry have a token and roll initiative like that?
because
There's
he
a button for it.
marked it as a token.
How do you do that?
No, there's a button for it in base stats.
Yeah,
Okay, core stats.
if you're selecting your little icon and then you press
Yeah.
initiative, it might work. I think.
Huh?
Okay. Bet this rolls 20. I'm like, fuck. No. Oh,
I mean, it works, but
it says no character was found for selected. You want
Yeah.
to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Then it rolls.
yeah, I
Ah.
don't have the turn tracker set up automatically.
Alright. But I rolled 10 anyway.
Yes,
I just
and
tested it out.
So that's still a viable roll.
we still need Raziel to do initiative.
Is that still a viable roll, though, the one I did?
Yeah, yours
Why?
is fine, but
Okay.
How did I do it?
just do it manually or select your little icon and then press the button in your character sheet.
I don't remember selecting any icon before I did it, but yeah.
You probably pressed it to move it and then just didn't deselect it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Which icon?
Like your little letter, your little R.
Yeah.
You can select that and then press the button, and that should work. or you can just type it manually. Okay.
There you go.
So they go first. So the one that's like half crushed starts yelling out in panic, and he notices it's a living creature, so he pulls out his dagger and tries to stab at you.
Rest in peace.
You have 16 AC, don't you?
Yes.
So yeah, his dagger like slides off your chainmail unsuccessfully, but he's like yelling out, and
Can I punch him in the nose?
And you notice all the other kobolds start like running towards this location to figure out what's going on. You people in the tunnel run into 2 kobolds immediately. 2 more kobolds are coming up like next to you, Camson.
Right.
And the others aren't to you guys yet. And who's next? Whoever had the 13th.
So if I'm...
Toma's next.
So,
Right.
are there
I
like
rolled
2
14.
kobolds like on the right of us?
There's 2 kobolds on the right and 3 kobolds on the left.
I rolled 14, but yeah, whatever.
Are they like right next to the wick?
Oh yeah, you did roll 14. Sorry, you are next.
So
Yeah, you can do. Harry can go first, but you're
so
immediately after Toma. So
it's me now.
2 kobolds on the right, 3 on the left. Who knows how many more coming?
Right. How big is like the 15 or 15 foot from me?
Thunder Wave does hit your allies, by the way.
Yeah, but if I like run off and then do wave.
Well, it's like a 15-foot cube, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, 15 feet from me.
Which is 15. Well, so it's 30 feet total.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not the right button. So it's like
The 3
that
by 3
wide.
square.
You know.
Or no, I guess they're 5 foot.
Is this room to scale?
Not
No,
quite.
because that's only 50 feet.
And you said it's like 60 feet, like 60 meters across or something.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
about
like-
3 times that size.
Actually, I think I can change the scale.
Oh.
So I'm just thinking, like, if I think I take multiple out, if I run off, like, a bit further from the allies, so I can use it safely. And then die. Because I don't have magic armor on. I'm in mage armor.
You didn't think to precast it.
I was busy sneaking around.
Oh, right-click a token and choose Add a Turn.
Well, I didn't mean to actually put that up there, but we can do that later. Yeah, I don't know how to change the scale. I can't find that option. I know it's an option, I just don't know where it is. Anyway,
Okay.
so what
So
are you doing?
can I run off a bit and then use thunder wave safely? Like,
Let's move this K real quick. Because Campson is like here.
oh, damn it.
So
I can't fucking know.
yeah, I mean you could try, yeah. You could run off past Campson. And
I'd have to run up
do
like
that around.
somewhere like here or something.
Yeah, or like just like here.
Yeah. And then cast thunder wave.
Yeah, just outside of range of Campson and see how many you hit.
Yeah. Where's thunder wave? There's thunder wave.
I think they actually have to make a dex saving throw.
It's
So-
Constitution.
Is con saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Each
Just
creature in
press the button.
15-foot cube must make a Constitution.
I have not set damage for this thing yet.
2 Delta 8.
Not Delta.
Oh no, it's just that whenever I see.
It's 2d8 lightning damage, right?
Thunder damage.
Yeah, like thunder.
Thunder, oh,
Thunder is
Sonic
like
damage.
sound, basically.
Yeah, it used to be called sonic damage.
okay. Is there any stat bonus or other bonus?
Nope, just flat 2d8.
Okay.
They have to do dex saving throws.
It's Constitution. Looking at it right now, a wave of thunder force sweeps out from you. Each creature originated in a 15-foot cube originated from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
So, over here, you can actually see that there are 6 kobolds all around you.
Woo!
And, they all die.
Boom!
Like, you just explode in an extremely loud crack of thunder, as if lightning struck exactly at your location. The kobolds are just sent flying, and, like, they're just dead. They just, like, hit things and then fall to the ground.
How many were there? 6?
6 in total. The 3 that he could see, and then the 3 that he moved into range of to see. Like, you knocked one off the top of the little head, and then you just knocked 2 others away.
Corpses flying around.
Just tiny kobold bodies everywhere. And then Toma.
Alright.
The only ones left are in the tunnel.
But we can see
The only
anyway.
ones you can
We
see.
can see, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just move up to them and attack one and see if I can get a sneak attack from them being close enough to Wick or not.
Yeah, they're close enough to you guys that you can get a sneak attack.
Alright.
You and Wick are, like, right next to them.
Well, I'll hit the bottom one. So I can hit him from the side while he's looking at Wick or something, I don't know.
I mean, there's not really flanking quite that way.
Yeah, I know, but it's like...
But yeah.
It like simulates flanking the sneak attack.
Yep. Roll your damage. Roll your attack. Does he have... I'm gonna say you actually, you guys would have sneak attack, I think.
Well, 11 would still hit a kobold, wouldn't it?
No.
No?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But I think you guys... I think you do have the drop on them, because, like, they didn't know you were there, and then they ran into you all of a sudden.
Well, yeah,
So, I'm gonna
true.
say you would have advantage for this turn, but not from any point after this. Or, like,
Well, okay, so
after
that
it's
hits.
their turn again. So yeah, you would get a 22, and 8 damage is enough to kill it.
Okay.
Kobolds are weak.
Well, I can hit the other one with my offhand then.
Yep. Go. And sneak attack, which is enough to kill it.
Oh yeah, I don't have to use my sneak attack on the first one.
Yeah, you don't even need the sneak attack on the first one.
Okay, so well, that's pretty good.
And technically you need the damage for the second one, but they have 5 health.
Which means I'm basically a kobold.
Me too at the moment. I think I'm less than a kobold.
Yeah. So
Actually, or did we get another day's worth of... No, we didn't do a long rest, did we? Never mind.
So you've wrecked 8 kobolds so far.
That's pretty good for one turn.
Yeah, are there any kobolds
Here's
actually still in sight?
You can hear kobolds coming from there, and you can
From
hear
where?
kobolds coming from here. From further down the tunnel, and then from the north direction.
Can we scuttle into the tunnel so
Yeah.
we're in there?
Everyone get in the
who's
tunnel.
next?
Me?
Raziel is.
Had an 11. Oh my.
It's
Sure,
Raziel,
in the
then
tunnel.
Wick, then Kamson.
And then, is there any kobolds in that I can see?
You can't see them, but you can hear a couple coming from down the tunnel. You can
Okay,
make
I'll
an
just-
attack with disadvantage.
I'll arbitrarily throw an Eldritch Blast down there.
Blindly casting spells into the darkness.
I mean, I think it's fine. I
Attack
did
the
something.
darkness.
If not, it's not a big deal.
Magic missile into the darkness.
Kapow.
Ooh.
Roll a second attack to see if it hits.
What?
Yeah. So
Nice.
you obliterate the shit out of a kobold. So, like, you see your beam of golden light flash into the darkness, and it just, like, hits a kobold in the head, and its head just collapses. And it flies backwards.
Right. Nice. Nice.
And everyone's grouping up in the tunnel. It's Wick's turn.
I see nothing. I will.
You can hear kobolds.
Yeah, but I see it. I can see them. Not.
You can take a blind shot.
With what?
The disadvantage.
Your bow.
With my
Blowgun.
blowgun. Yeah, I can whip out a blowgun. And I'm like, think I hear one.
African assassin style.
10.
Yeah, that's not enough. You just hear it, your dart bounce off.
-1 blow dart.
Of 50.
I don't have any ranged spells, so I have to like find them.
49. Yeah.
Wait, you didn't take a ranged spell?
No.
I'm pretty sure I told you to take one.
No. I
didn't
took
take magic
the
missile,
shocking
anything like
grasp.
that.
I took shocking grasp, but yeah. I'm a melee character.
What?
Don't hate.
Melee mage.
I got
Yeah,
muscle
I'm a
shot.
mage.
Okay.
I can
Well.
use Mage Hand to feel around for them.
Camson,
Do you have light?
you get
No.
to go.
Okay.
I
So
can
the
create-
tunnel's really dark and no one can see a goddamn thing.
Nope. And you can
Right.
see the
Can-
fire, but
is
you
it-
can't see any more living kobolds.
Is it possible to light a torch and sort of like slide it down the tunnel without
Yeah,
it going out?
Yeah, you could light... Look, torches are pretty robust. You could light a torch and then just throw it down the tunnel as far as you can.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay. So, you light a torch and then make an attack roll, I guess. Or actually, just roll, roll a D30.
Okay.
Okay, so it gets about 44 feet away from you.
Right.
So
Okay.
you're only like 10 feet away from the group.
So a fair amount
So,
down
yeah.
the tunnel then.
It gets about 34 feet down the tunnel.
Okay.
So like you'll have light down to here or something. Enough
Cool.
that it illuminates like 3 kobolds coming at you. And a kobold corpse.
Okay, well that's something anyway.
And do you want to move?
Yeah, I guess I'll go closer to everyone.
Meanwhile,
Like
Harry is standing out in the
there?
middle.
All alone.
And it rolls back around to their turn.
Guys.
one of them's got a grenade,
Guys.
destroys us all because we're all stood in the tunnel.
Why did you leave?
Well,
All I have is
Are there more
shocking
kobolds?
there's 3 that you can see in the tunnel.
grasp. Probably some around me.
Harry, you start seeing some stones fly out of the darkness at you.
Oh no. Should I use shield as a reaction?
If one hits you, you can, yes.
I think cobblestones are too big to harm mighty.
One hits.
Alchemy.
One crits.
God damn
And
it.
is your AC 14 or less?
It's,
you should probably
I think
use
it's
shield.
12.
Am I
think
good
it's
yet?
12 without the.
And shield gives you how much more?
Gives me.
4.
Where is it? There it is. +5
5?
against the triggering attack. And you take no damage from magic missile. Whee!
Okay.
But stones
Well-
are not magic missiles.
What to magical stones?
We'll block one of the attacks at
Nice.
least.
Yeah. Maybe the crit. Or do I even get to choose?
No. So, you take 10 from 2 of the rocks, but your shield absorbs the third hit.
Right. I have 7 max health.
So, you're downed, but you
I'm
didn't
down.
get an automatic death saving throw.
So it's -3 now.
There's no negatives because you're not killed outright, so you're at 0.
So it's just put 0, yeah.
Yep. So
Thanks guys for leaving me.
You ran off.
the
You
ones
just
in
hear
the
a sound
tunnel,
and nothing else.
they stop upon seeing you guys, and yeah, they also sling rocks at you.
Why did they have to crit? God damn.
Okay, so
They got
one
pretty
of
good
the-
dexterity.
First one would be against Wick. The second one would be
Okay.
against Toma. Was that a hit?
Yeah,
Okay, so
this is why I'm down.
Wick gets hit for 3. Toma gets hit for 4.
I am at a hit point.
Ooh.
Well, aren't you the healthy guy?
It's not gonna end well.
So, the ones that took out Harry, where were they coming from? They're coming from the north.
Yeah, from the north, they like slinged rocks at him from the little huts at the edge of the light.
Okay.
So like they moved up to the edge of the light and then slinged rocks at him. The kobolds in the cave that sling rocks at you are only 30 feet away. The other ones are 30 feet
visible.
away from Harry. Yep. There might be more somewhere.
I think we should get into cover. We need to get at where we're exposed here.
I mean,
I
you
agree,
could-
but
you
we
could
also have
close
to
the
get Harry in
distance.
here.
Because we don't know how many there are.
You could close the distance with the ones in the tunnel. You could all hit the ones at range pretty easily.
You know, my blow dart gun doesn't actually have a roll for damage, it just does
Yep.
4 damage. So if I hit, it doesn't matter.
What are you doing?
Is it because
Harry
Whose
is.
turn is
Oh,
it?
I guess it's Harry. So make your first death save.
Oh.
Flat d20. Ow.
Goodbye, my friends.
that was close.
Yeah, that was almost really bad. So next person, which was Rizio? No, it was Toma.
What the hell do I do in this situation?
Save me.
Or kill the kobolds.
You're gonna get down the next turn anyway.
They're not going to shoot stones at a guy dead on the ground.
Yeah, and do they have any? How much ammo do they have? They have rocks all over the floor. Damn it!
Yeah.
My Thunderwave probably broke quite a few pots, so they had more ammunition.
Is there like cover from the statue?
Yeah. If you guys like come back inside, you can
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say, we
hide
need to
in a
get to
little
cover.
hut over here.
Like I could try to stabilize from here.
You could get up to Harry and then make an attack or like pick him up and move again. But you couldn't get up to the kobolds over here and attack them. Unless you like use a bow.
Well, I actually I could like move up to this corner here and try to like sneak attack one of the kobolds with my bow.
You can't see them, can you?
Yeah, you can see them. They're in the light now.
Okay.
They stepped into the light and then slung you.
They don't see me probably, so...
Yeah, they don't know about the people in the tunnel yet, so... You could step
Well,
into the light.
Up on me.
I'm gonna take a shot on one of them with my short bow.
Okay. Roll it. What? Well, you get sneak attack damage, so it's enough.
Oh yeah.
Just enough. So yeah, you kill one of those kobolds. Do you move further into the room? Or do you stay in the tunnel?
I'm just gonna stay here for now.
Okay. Do you back around the corner of the tunnel again to be out of sight? Because you only used like 5 feet of movement. Okay.
Yeah,
So you back out of sight again. So they'll have to move closer to hit.
But the ones in the tunnel can still see him, right?
Yeah, the ones in the tunnel can still see you.
Just okay.
Raziel.
So
Save me, Cresta.
there are still more of them throwing rocks in the tunnel, right?
Yeah, there are 3 in the tunnel throwing rocks and 2 outside throwing rocks.
I guess I'll just try to pick up another one of the ones in the tunnel.
You do have your spells back.
They have a real spell, but it's not like that's any good against a massive group of enemies
No.
compared to just throwing random blasts at them.
Witch bolt.
Yeah, that Witch Bolt will kill one of them just as dead as Eldritch Blast will.
Yeah. Unless through some miracle you get minimum rolls.
Yeah, and I can do that on the other spell too.
So.
So I think I'll actually shoot at one of the ones that are outside, so we can clear the way between us and Harry.
Okay. So you
As
step around the
opposed to
corner,
killing-
blast him.
Yeah. I need to find the thing.
I'm going to say they're probably not still surprised.
Kappa. So much damage.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter that you missed. You blast off some of the roof of one of those huts.
Yeah.
The kobold is afraid. Who's next? Wick is next.
I'm going to somehow get control of my W, which I can't. I don't know why I can't grab it.
Box it
It's really
better.
annoying me. Anyway, my plan is when I am able to move somehow. I'm going to run to.
I moved it for
I
you.
moved. A bit further. Move to the H, and then move me into that room with the H. The room that mysteriously didn't get drawn.
Help me, Wick.
You drag him over here to like a hut.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just gonna reload. Roll 20. Hang on.
There you go. So, you moved him out of the way. And then it's Kempson.
Right.
3 in tunnel, 2 outside tunnel.
Well, we're hidden inside the hut, right? So we're kind of safe from.
Yeah, you're out of view of all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. I guess I could try. Well, I could either run up and try and get him, or I could shoot them with the crossbow. But I'm not as good with the crossbow, so maybe we should try running up.
You can close the distance with the ones in the tunnel and still attack.
Okay.
With the ones outside, you could get up to them but not attack, or you could just use your crossbow.
Where are the ones in the tunnel? How far along?
They're about 30 feet away. So,
Yeah.
you can close the distance and attack.
I don't know how long it is. I'll go in the middle of the tunnel now.
Yeah, just... It's not to scale, so just move ahead.
Attack!
Woohoo. You mutilate the shit out of a kobold.
Yes.
You just cut it in half, basically. Actually, literally, you cut it in half. You just like completely overkill it. It's horrible. There's blood everywhere. The other kobolds are terrified.
Good.
Do they
let's see.
break?
Yeah, the two in the tunnel turn and run away from you. Like, they just run. You get an attack of opportunity on one of them, Kemson. So just make an attack.
Okay. I'd like to also state that while I was running up with my scimitar, I was also screaming like a maniac. So
Yeah, that's fine. It's more intimidating that way. So yeah, as one of them turns to run, you just slash him through the spine.
Right. Okay.
So, the two inside, I think they're gonna move to like here, and then throw rocks at Raziel, because he's the closest one to them. Well, Toma is also like right there.
I'm dead.
They just move to like here, and then throw rocks.
How
I
many
mean,
rocks
they
do
want to
you
stay
throw?
about 30 feet away from you, which is like their max scope
Yeah.
range.
Throw your stupid rocks. Kill me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh
Raziel
god.
misses.
Oh
Toma
god.
misses.
It's fine.
I'm alive.
They're
It is
both
only I that dies.
So, it's back around to Harry.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, you're dead.
Oh.
It counts
Died
as
in my arms.
A 1 counts as 2 death saves. So yeah, he like
Nice.
carries you back, but like as he's carrying you, you bleed out.
Wait. He has to do an epic death scene at some point, but we can get the fight over with. But he has to do an epic death scene.
Yeah.
No.
So like you're just perpetually choking to death on your own blood for the moment.
Yeah, but that
Until the
rock hit
combat
you
ends.
right in the. Oh man, a rock killed by a rock.
But
Yep.
you did probably save the party.
Yep.
That's true, at least.
Heroic death.
Should have been kobold lobber instead of frog lobber. Okay, who was next? I can't remember. Toma was next, and then Raziel, and then Wick and Kempson. Okay, Toma.
Okay, so
2 kobolds in the room. The other kobold fled down the passageway in terror.
well, I guess he's not a priority then. So I'm just gonna run up to one of the kobolds because I probably can't like get a sneak attack this turn in any way. So I'm just
They are
gonna
close
run up
enough, though.
and hit one of them with my weapons.
Stab them. That's not enough to hit. They have 12 AC.
Oh wait, that's actually well, it did hit anyway.
Yeah, oh well. So yeah, you like swing at them, but they're just tiny and quick and annoying, and they dart out of the way. You're not used to fighting things that are like half your height. Raziel,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I have been left alone apparently, so I'm gonna run to someone else.
Well, there are 2 kobolds in the room. You're now next to those kobolds.
Well, then I'm not running now.
The kobolds are 30 feet away from you and in direct line of sight.
I guess I'll just kill a kobold maybe. I will inform everyone of my intentions of killing a kobold, and then I'll shoot something next to where it is, presumably.
You can see the... wait, where are you shooting?
I mean, I'm shooting at it clearly, but it's not gonna hit because I never do.
Yeah, sure, go.
Kapow!
Well then.
You say as you disintegrate a kobold.
There isn't anything left.
Like, it literally disintegrates.
You have, like, broken the laws of physics. and
Like that kobold
destroyed
that was
matter.
just in front of you, Toma. Like, you see it, like, literally just blast into dust.
That's probably the one that killed me.
It's just a
I
mist
ducked to
of
avoid
blood.
them hit chunks hitting my face.
It's just like
There's
mist.
no chunks left. There's no chunks.
It's just it's a light rain of blood as it explodes.
If
Might
only
be
there was some
some
wizard
way.
casting clearing in them.
Yeah, did you get that message?
Yeah.
That does work then, because I wasn't sure if it worked.
I'm not sure how to reply.
The truth.
I mean, in secret.
Oh, /W, then I think my name.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, shh, I'm being sneaky.
Oh. It's... Well, you have... Well, there's one
It should-
kobold left, and it's your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
And it's next to me.
I haven't quite realised he's left us, because, you know, this is happening within seconds of it all happening.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make my pointless medicine check, unfortunately. Because that's roleplay. Where's my bloody thing gone? There it is. Bam. Do I find out? I realise he's dead, Jim. Is that right?
Yeah. You're just like, wait, blood's not coming out anymore.
That's bad. That's a bad sign.
His eyes are still moving, but that's about all that's gonna happen for the next few seconds.
God damn it. It's a good first run.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. And then it's Kamson. The kobolds you were next to, one is dead and one is running away very fast. There's a kobold outside that's still fighting for the moment.
Crossbow no scope.
I'll go towards the one that's still fighting, and then I guess then.
Okay, you can get up to it, but not hit it.
Can I get near and then try and shoot it?
Yeah,
Like get a little. Can I get like to the end of the tunnel, maybe?
you can get up to about where Raziel is and then shoot a crossbow bolt.
I'll try and shoot it. Crossbow there. Oh.
Nope. You like fire when it's like halfway cocked on accident and it just goes wide.
It just goes.
It like skitters across the floor. Okay. And then it's its turn. And it runs away as fast as it can, so Toma gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Avenge me.
Well,
Attack
do-
opportunity is advantage.
it is back
isn't it?
yeah, it's a back attack, so you do get your sneak attack, which is enough to kill it.
Alright.
So like you just like get your dagger into its kidney as it runs away. So you guys stand around for like a turn, and then 2 turns, and then 3 turns, and you don't hear any kobolds getting closer, and nothing's shooting rocks at you.
I
And
stick
you
my
think
head
they
out
probably
the,
ran away for the moment.
I stick my head out the tent. I'm like, have they gone?
I think so.
Got some bad news, guys.
Okay, I'm going towards.
Is Harry alright?
Oh no! Don't say it.
No.
So Harry, what's your epic death scene?
Come on, gather around everyone.
That's it.
Harry!
Why? He was so young.
I'm gonna roll
old.
deception to make it look like
Lovely.
I'm really broken by this.
Oh, roll to see how upset we are. Right. Okay, roll a d20 to see how upset we are. Oh god, what have I done?
I mean, if you're sincere, then you don't need to roll. If you're not sincere, roll deception.
I'm not rolling deception, I'm seeing how upset I am.
No one believes
Oh,
you.
I'm quite upset.
That's average, you know. It's like you're not too sure if I'm
I don't-
genuinely broken by it.
I mean,
I don't know him,
it's
so
less
I'm
than
not, like-
passive perception, so they probably pick on.
So I
that
guess
you're-
I'm not doing too good. I'm not really pretending much. I'm just like, yeah, he's dead.
It comes across as a little bit sarcastic.
A little bit.
Harry, what's your epic death scene?
I'm already like dead.
Yeah, but like, your death is prolonged long enough for you to make an epic scene.
Okay. Damn. I don't know what to say. Captain, tell my tale.
I will. Over and over. Any family that we can contact. Oh no, I
Apparently
guess
not.
he's gone. Okay.
That was my last words.
Right before he dies, he casts prestidigitation and makes himself clean.
I'll go and get. I'll go and get Bagger to dig a grave for you.
Just toss my body in the fire.
Ceremonial. But I don't know. You made of rock. It's still gonna. Nothing's gonna happen.
I might crack
Damn.
it.
So, what are you
We
guys
can make
doing?
a nice rock around him.
Well,
Staring at a dead rock, man.
We
There might
kind
be
of-
more kobolds coming later, but
Yeah, I think we need to get out of here for the time being. To take Harry with us at least, and work out what to do from outside.
I don't know if we just leave. Harry died for no reason, I think.
Well, no, I'm not saying we abandon. I'm saying we retreat.
Don't you think there will be more kobolds here when we come back?
They might think that we left.
they don't reproduce that fast.
I think now's our best chance. We've cleared out so many. There can
What do you wanna
hardly
do?
be that many
Alright,
left
let's-
in the rooms further in.
Okay, we'll just leave him in here, and we can go and have a look around.
If it was one of my other characters, would have been rifling through his pockets already.
Well, we're not one of your other characters.
So I'm not. Just pointing it out.
Hint, hint. I want you to loot him, but I'm not gonna do it. Does anyone try and loot him?
no honor among thieves.
Okay, so you leave him for the moment.
Yeah, kind of like in the hut.
Okay. I think that's a good cliffhanger. Because we've been going
Yeah, I
a
was
while.
gonna say we've been playing for 5.5 hours now.
Got me up
5
as well.
hours of play and like 30 of prep.
And
We
only
went
one
a little
casualty.
but only one. Somehow.